Welcome back to another League of Legends voice slice reaction. Now this was also requested. At this point I feel like they have all been requested because I really sort of went through majority of most important champions, most popular ones, and right now I'm sort of checking out what's there, what's out there, and following the comments. So I think Kayle and Morgana has been requested more than once and I think they're quite popular. I did dig into their story, even though I have reacted previously to some of their trailers because I think they're part of this or that when I've been recording many League of Legends videos prior. So in preparation I went through their story again, and as usual, but before reacting to these voice lines I sort of like to, well, talk about these characters, maybe there's stuff you don't know, and for sure it sort of helps me to systemize what I know already about them. Kayle and Morgana, another very complicated siblings relationship in League of Legends universe. Hiram and Mihira, during the Rune Wars, that was way back, they wanted to climb the Mount Targan and I guess gain something out of it. I'm not really certain what happened out there, but when they reached the very peak of Mount Targan, which as you know is very high up, almost close to the stars, I suppose, Mihira became an aspect of justice as a reward. And it turned out that she has been pregnant with twins. So when they went back, Mihira gave birth to Kayle and Morgana. Because Mihira was sort of busy with being the aspect of justice during the Rune Wars, I suppose, she wasn't really there to raise the children. It was Killen that was taking care of the girls while the mother was out there seeking justice, you know. I hope at the very least she was paying some alimony to him. Eventually Killen got tired of it and he left. He took the girls with him and he went to a region that was not yet, but I think is about to become Demacia. Now, as we know, in Demacia there are some complicated political situations going on because there's a lots of racism in Demacia, but back then it wasn't the deal just yet. I think it was sort of forming, and I think Kayle and Morgana's drama sort of directly influenced that, because as it turns out they both had some powers, being the daughters of the aspect of justice, and they also had very different views on how to approach the situation in Demacia. Kayle was very righteous, but she was also following the laws blindly, and I think eventually she ended up sort of feeding and following the racism like towards the mages, as I got it. And then Morgana, she was more of a darker character. She wasn't obeying the laws per se, and she was often on mage's side. So personally, Morgana has my sympathy in that, but maybe I don't know it all. One day during some conflict, a blade fell down. It was Mihira's blade. It split in two, so the sisters grabbed half each. Sisters' conflict led to this situation when I think Kayle wanted to have Morgana arrested by her friend, I think it was Ronas, and Morgana ended up murdering him, as she does, which started riots, and during these riots the sisters started fighting, and I guess the casualty of that conflict was actually their father Killen. As a result of all these tragic events, Kayle grabbed the sword and then she flew off to Targan. I think she was looking for her mother because she was still sort of pro her mother. And Morgana, she actually hated the fact that she had these wings, so she tried to cut them off. She tried to chain them up to sort of walk on earth as mortals do. Morgana has been forgotten and Kayle is still praised by the Demacians until this day. I think that's where we're at story-wise. So as you can see, I think that's a relationship a bit more complicated even than Vi and Jinx, but yeah. And I expect nothing less than complicated from these voice lines. So we have a bunch to go through today. We'll be using League of Legends official websites, as well as Just Another Nobody, Pathian's Bakery, and Leandro G. I have been given permissions at one point from all of these creators, so I'm sure it's still valid, sort of. We'll also check out brief little trailers just to, you know, keep the ambience going.
Long ago, two winged protectors kept peace in this land. Justice and forgiveness, together in harmony. But when war raged within their home, they could no longer act as one. Their battle split the heavens, searing the land with flame and shadow. when dawn broke, neither sister remained.
That's
Some
beautiful.
hope for their return,
That's
to put an
lovely.
end to all mortal conflict. Others pray that day will never come.
Damn. I'm hoping these voice lines, they will sort of provide more context for what
Mortals are blinded by their own misery. This world was not made to last.
when it comes to what each of them thinks.
These endless mortal cycles. Cruelty begets suffering. Suffering begets cruelty. It ends with me. When I looked into my mother's eyes, I saw a paradise for the just and glorious. It is for that world I fight. Where there is evil, I shall go. As evil grows, so shall I.
That's Kyle, right?
In me will rise the strength of 1,000 swords, the fury of 1,000 flames.
She's intense.
I took up my mother's sword, and with it, her purpose.
Oh yeah, that's Kyle
The
for
just
Sutton.
will rise above this mortal soil. Only the just shall walk the path of immortal light. On wings of fire, hope ascends. The light of my devotion will set the world aflame. The just cry to the heavens. I answer. The righteous path begins with me.
A bit self-centered, eh?
I remember pain. It made me weak.
Ah,
Emotions are a weakness. I must feel nothing to fight injustice.
damn.
To find grace, I cannot fall. I cannot rest. I will not. I have given up everything for the light.
So
The
determined.
law does not tolerate imperfection. I am no exception.
Ah,
What is dark in me, I will illuminate. I will grow stronger. I shall purge the dark within and rise in glory. I shall purify this land with fire if I must. I shall purge this world of evil, and the fires of justice shall vanquish the darkness. If I slip, I will fall, and so I must fly. The past is for sinners. The future is for the repentant. There is right, and there is wrong. All else is rationalization. To withhold justice is a dark sin.
she's a bit of a paradox
Only
to
the
me.
divine may judge. Divine, let me grow stronger. Grant me the strength to fly for the glory that shines above this caustic din. Wings of immortal flame, lift me from mortal temptation.
Lift me from
Their
mortal.
deeds shall be weighed on the scales of stars. They will break against my stalwart heart. I am anointed in the fire of absolution. My devotion is unbreakable.
Very
I am
intense.
born from the flame of their sins. I will bring justice to this world, no matter the cost. I
That
do not fear the
visual
holy
is stunning.
fire. I must become it.
Holy
Let
fire.
me grow stronger, that I might vanquish the forces of darkness. Let me transcend mortal frailty. Grant me the strength to forge by flame a world beyond worlds. Injustice is a festering rot, and I am its cauterizing blade. With the just hand of law, I enter the fray, unbound by this mortal pettiness. No human is perfect, but I am not human.
Hence, I am perfect.
I am the light and the glory. I am your salvation. Tremble at my perfection. I am exalted.
What?
To be human is to be imperfect, but I am not human. My sword is named Virtue, and it burns eternal. The fire that illuminates also cleanses.
She has the
Flame
whole of the
purifies,
sword,
healed
right?
by
I
fire.
think.
My flames burn only the unworthy.
Both sides.
By divine edict, behold the righteous flame! Only the innocent will be spared, if I can find any.
There's lots in Demacia,
No sin
dude.
too small. The wicked shall burn, the wicked shall fall. No mercy, The worthy
No
survive!
mercy.
There is no hiding from the light. Fire reveals truth. Truth guide my sword. Justice is swift when born on the edge of a blade. A clean cut divides darkness and light. For virtue, light and glory, let loose the flame, drown in holy fire!
Not sure I like her.
I see you lack judgment.
She's not
Only those with malice in their hearts need
fun.
fear the light. Only the guilty need fear me. If you were innocent, I would not be here. I am the consequence of your actions. A throne won't save you from my judgment, Highness. Save your excuses. You may have been innocent once, no longer.
Ruthless.
Excuses do not concern me, only actions.
Brutal.
The moment justice bends, it breaks.
Girl.
Stand and be judged. Celestial justice, guide my blade. These blades, my sanction.
She seems
I
blinded
deem you lacking, guilty, heretic, deceiver.
by her
Kneel
cause.
before the light. This is your penance. You deserve this. Pay for your sins. Fear the cleansing fire. Fear me. I bring the light's wrath. Justice unyielding. Darkness begone. Burn. The celestial realm awaits. The fallen will never rise again. Your guilt was clear. Thus the mighty fall. I salute the fallen.
I don't know. I feel like
The
she.
path to the light is a lonely one.
Oh, that's nice.
Would that my path be true. I dim. No! My wings!
Oh.
If I could see my sister.
Oh. Oh, a second player. Wow, what a plot twist by the end. Like, I feel like her heart is in the right place, but she's a bit blinded by all these roles and
A
Demacia.
thief, a murderer, and a corrupt guard all walk into my sword. The end.
And I was gonna say she lacks humor.
Spare the innocent, punish the wicked.
You! Surely my mortal eyes deceive me!
My blade shall illuminate the dark.
Oh!
Oh,
Humanity's darkest hour demands my return.
Mira. She's a
All I
champion?
have done in your name.
Oh, oh, family drama.
In deliverance of judgment, I stand ready.
Together, we will rid this world of corruption.
She doesn't have a motherly look, you know?
I
She wouldn't
bear your sword and a noble purpose.
she wouldn't bake cookies.
Tis thy blade now, dear one.
She doesn't have hands.
These mortals do not deserve to look upon you.
Yet we must show them grace.
My messenger reached you then. I am glad.
If you had called on me sooner, we might have time for pleasantries. What right do I have to use a world rune?
You are responsible for their use, none other.
Are you and I the only ones standing up to this madness?
Wait,
Who
really?
else can, old friend?
Old friends? What
Ah,
is this?
Kayle. Here to witness the end.
I am here to prevent it, Rise. As are you.
First name basis.
on me with horror, child?
Jelani, oh, the
Monster!
dragon.
Usurper! Relinquish my mother!
Huh?
It pains us to see you act on retribution alone.
You will see what I know of justice. You do not deserve to bear her visage.
She's going to visit the...
one, Kayle. We are your mother.
What? They are?
You make a mockery of all she stands for!
We are nothing if not divine.
She is returned. My fears were well-founded.
Fear no longer, child. I will save you all.
Only the guilty need fear me.
All are guilty, fool. Open your eyes.
We shall see our noble task done. Together we shall purify this place.
No keeper.
The shadows will shrink beneath our light.
Sounds like Kayle's friend.
Let them look on us with hope renewed. Deliver thy message, celestial attendant.
So formal.
What news have you, divine one? The worthy survive, shielded by righteous flame, purifying light, illumination, in divinity, in radiance. Truth guide my sword. Justice will be done. Deliverance. You are unworthy.
She has two
Bear
swords.
witness.
Or half.
Burn, deceiver.
Two halves.
The righteous path begins with me. For justice. Sister.
Oh. Ah.
Heretics. They cannot be redeemed. Our light dims but will not be extinguished. On wings of fire, hope ascends! Holy fire, burn away the darkness! My light shines, just and righteous! My blade shall illuminate the dark. Mine is a solemn duty. Spare the innocent, punish the wicked. Take your time, I won't judge. Smite
Passive
you,
aggressive.
smite you. Oh, definitely smite you. I have places to be, people to smite. While you're still young, mortal. Our devotion will not be broken. The wicked have been brought to justice. I rise, transcendent in divine glory. This world does not deserve salvation. Leave them to their sinful ways. I am exalted. Behold, the righteous flame. The wicked shall fear my divine light.
He's as intense as Silas
Repent
was.
and you shall be spared.
And same area too.
Act, lest you grow complacent.
But that has to be prior
Rejoice,
him.
for evil has been defeated. Those that cry out for justice shall have it.
Yeah, crazy one. Very, very into her own plan, agenda, and laws. Morgana. See, that's gonna be interesting, I feel like.
Fresh from my bakery.
My absence has made you strong, Morgana.
I am strong despite you, not because of you. I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
Edgy.
And
oh.
I would never ask you to, daughter.
Oh my
Don't
god.
leave me again! No, mother!
Only the guilty need fear me.
Always passing judgment, never looking inward.
Wow.
Mine is a solemn duty.
Then why is that sword so light in your hands? Sister! You cannot die!
It is for the divine to dispense justice.
I'm loving the dynamics.
The
Something
divine should liberate, not subjugate.
Spare
complicated.
the innocent, punish the wicked.
Your self-righteousness ends now, sister. I never wanted this. Kayle, you fool!
The sun is shining. We should too.
Then she
There is
answers
no
like,
darker
yeah,
mask
the
than
sun
a
is
bright
shining.
smile.
Everywhere I go, the light follows.
So too does your own shadow, Luxana. Where does your power end and Neela
Neela.
begin?
In what
Neela.
I choose and in what I do. Is it not stifling to bind your own wings so?
Binding them allowed me to find true freedom.
Trickster never loses because Zoe makes the rules.
The hell?
This loud child is an aspect.
I bear a message from... Oh hey, what's that?
The Divine have found a new way to torment me.
Miss Moore! Miss Moore! Look what I can do!
It is a delight to watch you grow, Lisa.
I need to believe that one day things will be okay.
Is Morgana a
Nothing
teacher?
lasts forever, child. Not even pain. Shielded from yourself. Accept your darkness. Be still. Truth binds you. No half-mask can hide the torment you're truly in, Klaus.
You're just a mere conjuring. Go away. I find mages are like weeds. Best uprooted.
Your predilection for
Ouch.
cruelty will haunt you one day.
Ugh,
Own your
Hor-
frailty.
horrible.
Do not look away. Share in my curse. Pain must be felt. Are you prepared? Into the dark. We will share in our struggle. Bear this burden. Welcome anguish. Feel my pain. So familiar. At last. We are not defined by our failures. Endure this pain. Let it change you. You leave me no other choice! I am your darkness. I am your truth! You will know suffering! You will know regret. I shall show them what it
Suffering,
is to
you will not
fall.
regret.
I have found such beauty in mortality. You cannot break a shattered soul. They are blind to their own weakness. Pity. I do not fear them. I have been through far worse than this. Our suffering was not in vain. Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
Oh, so that's a loading screen of theirs. I was wondering how just another nobody created that animation.
Here to make
Interactions.
excuses for their darkness, sister? Morgana is here. How I relish the opportunity to battle my dark shadow.
Kayle, blinded by the shadows your light casts. I will not disappear, as much as Kayle would like me to.
I'm loving the
My
drama
sister is
here.
To fall before me again, no doubt.
Ah.
You demean yourself to fight amongst mortals, Kayle.
I shall battle my maudlin twin once more.
Modeling.
Kayle, I know her soul. She broke my heart.
Oh.
I am unmade in the image of my twin.
Wait.
Remember strolling together in the woods when we were girls?
Oh.
You never had any fear.
Funny. I remember it differently.
Today, it seems we must put our animosity aside.
We've never been enemies, sister.
How beautiful your mind must be to think such things.
Oh my lord,
How
I love
tragic
this.
yours to believe them. Do not run from your shadow, Kayle.
I am the light! Do not turn your back on me, sister!
I never did.
Are you following me or something? Sister, have you come to defy me again? Your power could save this world, Morgana. Instead, it dooms you.
This is mind-blowing.
Do not run from your shadow, Kayle. Sister, you broke our family and my heart.
Ouch.
Kayle, have you forgotten our father? You mask your feelings, Kayle, because you have none. Sister, here to break my heart anew?
Better a broken heart than a shackled soul. Still playing with your little human pets, sister?
At least I haven't smited all my friends.
Your sword is with me. Do you want it back?
Oh, so she does
I
have it.
need no blade.
Why have we wings, sister, if not to fly?
Why do we have feet, if not to tread upon the soil? Ugh, you again.
Are you following me or something?
Mother must be so proud of all your murders, Kayle.
Not murder. Justice.
Damn.
What have you done with Mother's sword?
What had to be done. Still copying my hairstyle, sister?
Do you
It
have
takes
one?
a cold heart to abandon your family.
She has a helmet.
My cold heart is the reason we are alive.
You hide behind your laws and arrogance, Kayle.
My laws have more merit than your whims ever will. No mercy!
What's new? Not even for your twin?
Magic tricks?
Suffer as I have!
Oh, that's good.
Think you're the only one?
Feel something, anything!
Why do you think I wear armor, sister?
Whoa.
Own your frailty!
I am not frail.
I make my own justice.
And you damn yourself. Flame purifies.
Oh, am I pure now, sister?
I am your salvation!
Oh, spare me.
Sister!
Kayle!
Redemption in the light!
Preach later. Shielded from yourself.
I'll ignore that. How gracious of you.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
You never do.
Oh. So much
Slain
grudges.
by your own sword. This world did not deserve you.
True justice needs compassion. Judge yourself, sister. Justice is never blind. Justice, how boring. Attacking me with my own blade, sister?
No mercy!
Not even for your twin? Send my regards to Mother. Time to come down to earth.
We don't actually know what
Blood for my
happened to
blood.
Mihira. Some assume she died. This video has been amazing. I feel like this is the oh, Mihira, we have one. Oh, interesting.
Fresh from my bakery.
It is for the divine to dispense justice.
Do not forget yourself in your ambition, Kayle.
My blade shall illuminate the dark.
Your light burns brighter than mine ever has. My absence has made you strong, Morgana.
I am strong despite you, not because of you. I will fight with you, but I will never call you Mother.
And I would never ask you to, daughter.
Don't leave me again! No, Mother!
Purpose whets my blade. For my daughters! Truth and light!
So you care now?
I am your tribunal.
Where were you,
You are
before?
dust to the divine. Your guilt is plain. Surpass me, daughters. Forgive me, Keelam. I am Mihira, vessel of divine judgment. We must own our regrets, else they bind us. I have found great strength in sacrifice.
Huh. As always, I can read their bios and read the short stories, but it's exactly the voice lines that provide so much more context. For example, I had no idea, despite reading the stories and bios, that Kayle and Morgana would sort of still have these complicated feelings that they would sort of vocalize during their conversations or interactions, because clearly Kayle is, I think, more evil even than I thought. Like, I understood that she's against mages in Demacia. That's never good, but I didn't know that she was murdering innocents and whatnot. But come to think of it, it's obvious now that I have heard it. Now Morgana, she seems definitely more fragile. Feels like she still has sort of feelings for her sister. She still loves her, but their division is too grand to sort of, you know, work through it at the moment. They would have to go to therapy together. I don't know, because there's lots of drama and lots of, I guess, burden, and not even mentioning the fact that they're separated. Like Morgana, she's, I don't know where she is. I think she's walking the path of mortals with chains, and Kayle, she sort of flew off to Targon, and I think Mihira is there. I think Mihira isn't exactly too happy with what Kayle became. And there was this one specific voice line that hit me. It was when Morgana said, "Kayle, you fool." Oh, that's amazing. I really like these voice lines, especially that one video with them, you know, facing each other and having the whole conversation with the piano music. That was really well done. Thank you so much for watching. As always, major shout out to all my patrons, and I'll see you soon with the next one. I'm looking forward to your suggestions too as well. Soon we'll be covering Star Guardian. See you around, guys. Bye.